You've probably had some bad customer service in your time, but I've recently had an experience so inept and ridiculous that I had to make a video about it. So get yourself a cup of tea, get comfortable, but strap yourself in because this is going to be a bumpy ride. Welcome to my Debenhams Hell. Now, last August it was a family member's birthday and a few of us clubbed together to get them what they wanted, which was an espresso coffee machine. So using my bank card, I ordered it online at debenhams.com. It arrived, we gave it to them for their birthday, perfect. But a couple of months later it started to develop a fault in the steam arm. Sometimes it'd work, sometimes it wouldn't. So I said I'd return it. So I contacted Debenhams online using their live chat system that they have on their website. So I contacted them on Thursday the 18th of January 2018. That's when this sorry tale starts. After explaining the problem, they organised a replacement coffee machine, which I would receive the following day, and the faulty machine would be collected from me on the 23rd of January. So perfect. I thought, great, nice, simple, efficient customer service from Debenhams. After the live chat, I received a notification email letting me know that my replacement order with its own specific order number will arrive next day between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Excellent, sorted. The end. Not quite. Oddly, I then received an email notifying me that my order is on its way and will arrive August the 14th. This notification had the original order number on it from my original order last August, and I thought this is a bit weird. As it turned out, this weird email was an omen, a harbinger of doom, warning of the horrors to come. I have got notes here which I'm referring to because this does get complicated, weird, and horrific, so beware. The next day, I eagerly awaited the arrival of the replacement machine, and it didn't arrive. I had no communication from Debenhams that's saying there's a problem with the order or there was a delay, so I contacted customer service again via their live chat, and I was told, well, maybe the delay was due possibly maybe to bad weather. They didn't say any definite information and it was all a bit vague, so I said okay, and I waited to see if it would arrive the next day. It didn't. So with no communication from Debenhams and no sign of the replacement, I contacted customer service for a third time using their live chat again, just to clarify what was going on with the replacement order. Had it been dispatched? Was it on its way? I was given the vague and unhelpful answer that due to a system error, the replacement order could not be completed. So I can't receive a replacement due to their system error, but they would still be collecting the faulty machine the following Tuesday on the 23rd. So if they collected the faulty machine, Debenhams would have my money, they would have the machine, and with no hope of me receiving a replacement due to their system error. I said I wasn't going to allow the faulty machine to be collected while this farce was going on, so I asked for the collection on the 23rd to be cancelled, which the customer service assured me they had. It was then suggested that if I buy a second machine, I could then be refunded for that purchase rather than my initial purchase, which they can't replace. But this is all starting to get a little bit weird. So I said that I wanted the refund before I have to buy the machine again, obviously. This was arranged with a customer service person on their live chat, and I was told that the refund had gone through and that I would receive an email notification. Okay, great, refunded, sorted, the end. Not quite. I received the email notification soon after, but rather than informing me that my refund had gone through and when it would be in my account, the email informed me that my replacement order had been cancelled at my request and that I would be refunded £0 and 0 pence. So the wrong order, the replacement order, had clearly been cancelled rather than the initial order. So I contacted customer service for a fourth time, again using their live chat on the website. And I told them that the wrong order, the replacement order that should have arrived by now, had been cancelled. But I was told by them, no, it was the original order that cancelled. So I had to explain, I had to go through with the information I got from the email stating that the replacement had been ordered, been cancelled, and I was being refunded £0 and 0 pence. So they didn't seem to have a clue what was going on. They weren't the only one. I then asked customer service, look, can we just start again and for my original order to either be replaced or refunded? But they told me it wasn't possible to process a refund as a replacement order had been created on their system, a replacement that can't be fulfilled due to a system error. So, welcome to Debenhams customer service catch-22. I have a faulty machine I would like replaced. I can't be refunded as a replacement has been created on their system, but the replacement cannot be fulfilled due to their system's error. So I can receive neither a refund or a replacement. Absolute shambles. So I tweeted Debenhams my customer woes and was given an email address to contact. So for a fifth time, I contact Debenhams customer service and put this whole farcical tale into an email and awaited the response. Now Sunday morning, I get a call from customer service saying that even though I bought the machine online, if I want a replacement, I have to go to the hassle of taking the faulty product to my nearest store, which my nearest store is actually a few towns away, about 10-15 miles away or so, and I don't have a car, which is why I ordered it online in the first place. But wanting this ridiculous farce to come to an end and have some kind of resolution to this mess, I said, okay, can you check if my nearest store has the machine in stock? So he checks. No. My nearest store is out of stock. So I again ask for a refund, but I was told that wasn't possible unless I take the faulty machine to my nearest, not near, store, or return it by post and then wait for 15 days. It was then revealed that the collection of the faulty machine, which I'd asked to be cancelled and had been assured it had been, is in fact still booked for Tuesday the 23rd. So as it stands, the faulty machine will be collected on the 23rd. I'll receive a receipt and then in about 15 days, I'll get the refund. Right. Again, I tweeted my displeasure to Debenhams of being messed about by the customer service and received a cut and paste cold corporate reply. Apologies for any inconvenience caused. Wow, God, so sincere. I replied to this saying that was about as sincere as an automated rail announcement for a train cancellation. Now, while all this ridiculousness is going on, with not being able to receive a replacement, the same machine is still available to buy on their website for next day delivery. So while they couldn't just send me the replacement, which is what I wanted all along, but no, computer says no. Okay, well, they'll collect the faulty machine on the 23rd. I'll get a refund in around 15 days' time. It's a bit of time to wait, but that'll be the end of it. So, Tuesday 23rd comes along, and I wait in for the faulty machine to be collected. I wasn't given any specific time, so obviously I waited in all day. There was no communication from the courier firm, no communication from Debenhams, and I think you can guess what's coming. Morning turns to afternoon, afternoon turns to evening, evening turns to night. No one turns up to collect the faulty machine. I'm going to have to contact Debenhams again. So I contact Debenhams customer service for a sixth time using their ironically named email heretohelp@debenhams.com and inform them that the faulty machine has not been collected. The next morning I received a phone call from customer service who asked me if the machine had been collected yesterday. No, that's why I contacted you yet again. He said he was going to look into it for me and for me to wait to see if it gets collected today. Great. Another day waiting in vain, hoping that the machine will be collected. He then explained it will then take 15 days to be refunded. He explains to me again that it will take 15 days for the refund to come through. But once I've been refunded, if I order the machine from Debenhams again, I'll get free next day delivery. Wow. Seriously, do Debenhams really think I'm going to order with them again after this fiasco? But I was also told that I will receive a goodwill gesture from Debenhams for all the hassle and ridiculousness I've been put through so far. The customer service guy said he'll email me once he's looked into the non-collection, and he does. I receive an email informing me, I have confirmed with our third-party courier the item collection booking was not received. I have sent another email to our back office team for a collection to be arranged within the next 72 hours. 72 hours, 3 days. He then continues, once the collection has been made, this can take up to 10 working days for the item to be received at our warehouse, and then 3 to 5 working days for the refund to be processed onto your original payment card. So now stay with me on this, right? Initially, Debenhams customer service told me that the collection of my faulty machine had been booked for the 23rd. Then, after I was told I couldn't be refunded, I asked for the collection to be cancelled, which customer service assured me that it had been. Later I'm told no, in fact, it hadn't been cancelled after all and the collection was still booked for the 23rd. But after waiting all day indoors on the 23rd and no one coming to collect, and then waiting in again on the 24th and still no one coming to collect, I get an email informing me that the courier firm hadn't received a collection booking from Debenhams. So I'd waited indoors for 2 days for a collection that Debenhams hadn't even booked in the first place. So it goes on. Now I have to wait 3 working days for Debenhams to book the collection with their courier firm, wait in again for the courier to collect the faulty machine, wait a further 10 days for the Debenhams warehouse team to receive the faulty machine, and then wait an additional 3 to 5 working days for the refund to be processed. So taking into account non-working weekend days, this is likely to take 3 weeks. As you can imagine, I contacted Debenhams for a 7th time to voice my displeasure at this ridiculous ineptness, and a few minutes later I receive an automated reply. Thank you for your email. The team will reply within 48 hours, except for weekends and bank holidays, when it may take a little longer. So I wait once again. I receive another call from Debenhams customer service. According to the customer service guy, the collection has now been booked for the next 3 working days, and I should receive an email or a call from the collection company letting me know when that collection is likely to be. Should or will? I asked the guy, at which point he just laughed and then repeated what he just told me. I didn't receive a call or an email letting me know when the collection was happening, of course, but on the following day, 25th of January at 6 p.m, the faulty machine was finally collected, and I was given a sticker with a little number on it as a receipt. Right. Now, 8 days pass. Days pass. This is point number 8. Days pass with no communication from Debenhams. Have they received the faulty machine? Has it been processed? What is the status of my refund? Days become a week becomes 11 days. So as I've had no communication from Debenhams, I contact customer service again for an 8th time with an email to try and get some kind of information from them. I receive the emailed response informing me, I can confirm that the collection did take place from the following address. I expect you to receive the refund no later than the 15th of February 2018. 15th of February, yet another 10 days time and almost a month since my initial contact. Can you guess what happens next? Just have a wild guess. February the 15th comes along and, yes, you've guessed it, no refund. So, again, for a 9th time, I contact customer service and email them to let them know that I have not received my refund. I get an email response from them saying, I've had to raise this with our back office who will call you to process the refund within 5 working days. As stated, there seems to be an issue with the refund process from the system, as I'm not able to see that this has been processed back to you. Clearly their whole system of returns and refunds is just completely an utter shambles. On on February the 19th, I receive a call apparently from head office to process the refund, but they want me to give them my bank card details to them over the phone. Now, I tell them that I'm not happy about having to give my card details to them over the phone, and they should have all my details already from my initial order. But I'm told, and this is head office by the way, I'm told that they need my card details again because the reference number that they have for me brings up a completely different customer's details and information. So yeah, that's another facepalm. They can send me a check, but that's handled by a completely different part of the company in a completely different place, and that will take account a further 10 days, 10 working days to send them, and then at that point they'll send that to me. I'm not happy about having to give card details over the phone to somebody who's just phoned me up, and they should clearly already have them. But she sends me an email while we're still on the phone, using the Debenhams head office address, so I know that she is who she says she is. So reluctantly, I give her my details. And then finally, on February the 21st, over a month since my initial contact, I finally receive my refund. So I can now reorder the coffee machine and give my family member the present they should have been enjoying since last August. Will I reorder it from Debenhams? What do you think? So how would I sum up my customer service with Debenhams? Well, if it were a film, it would be the Chuckle Brothers staying at Fawlty Towers on board the Titanic, sailing into the Bermuda Triangle on Groundhog Day, Friday the 13th. Oh, and the Debenhams goodwill gesture that I was told I would receive? I'm still waiting. So there you go. Complete and utter ineptness. I know there's more serious things happening in the world, and in the scheme of things this isn't a big deal, but it was this was so ridiculous and inept that I just had to tell people about it, because I just couldn't believe the ridiculous ineptness that went on. I mean, Debenhams have been going since 1778. You'd think that their customer service would be the best, but clearly not. And if you get their Facebook page, it's just complaint after complaint. So hopefully they'll see this and do something about it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, cheers.